Yeah, I think we can get started. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryankaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Chaiva Tato Jayamudirayet. Sumaji, can I request you to share screen and continue, because I will have to leave now. Maybe you could.
Which one do you want me to share today? Was
Today, I was not there for the session. So what went on today?
We did chapter 15 chanting. Then Nanaji taught us about the Taitra Upanishad and one more regarding the in connection with Atma Bodha. And after that, he read the introduction to
Bhajagovindam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that Taitra Upanishad was interesting, but I cannot recall everything.
Yeah. So maybe what you can do is, maybe you can all do the manana on that. And if you want to start reading the Bhajagovindam PDF, Swami Chinmayananda's, maybe that you could do.
Okay.
I will leave the choice to you. Because I will have to leave now. And I would, I think for the next 3-4 days, till November 3rd, I would really not be available even for the Manana session. So I would suggest if you can take the lead and carry the Manana session forward.
Okay, so what are we going to do in the Manana session from now on? Continue with Bhajagovindam?
Yeah, you could do the Bhajagovindam.
Yeah.
The PDF is there. You could read that. And you could do, of course, Manana on whatever has been discussed and taught. Regarding going back to chapter 3, that is what we thought we will do. If you have the time, maybe you could go to chapter 3. Or you could wait for the chapter 3. You can do up to Bhajagovindam and then probably wind up then.
So I'll take a collective opinion from everyone.
Yes, please go ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make you the host and I would leave. Thank you, Jai Gurudev.
Thank you, Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev, everyone. What would you like to share today? Taitra Upanishad was interesting, but I cannot recall everything. It was the gradation of Ananda, isn't it? Anyone is able to recall? I can only recall the last bit where he says, the Ananda of Brahman is 100 times the Ananda of
Creator
Brahman. Yeah. So
many. That's the only thing I could recall. It was very nice, beautiful Taittiriya Upanishad's 4th chapter. He said, no, he read the 4th.
Second one, Brahmavali something, 8th verse, wasn't it?
Okay, I did not remember that because I was. It was very beautiful.
The Upanishad has 3 chapters, and this is from the 2nd chapter of Brahmanandavali. And the 8th verse from there on, he went on to say the gradation of happiness, how ours is so micro. Our Ananda is micro. From there, he goes on to macro. Ananda of the Pitrus and Ananda of the Devas and Prajapati and Brahaspati and all that finally comes to Brahman. So many 100 times is the Ananda. That's what I got. But I don't know the actual, I don't remember the actual steps. Anyone would like to share on that?
Yeah, only I could recall only that it is the Ananda of self is 100 times more than the Ananda of creator, or I mean the Indra and Brihaspati, and that is what only I could recall. That was. So we all are fortunate to have that Atma Bodh and Tattva Bodh.
And then I also caught one verse, one sentence where he says, the Purusha is there in you. The Ananda of the Purusha is that much. And it is already there in you. So we can also experience that. Akhandananda, he said, no?
Yeah.
What else did Nanaji say? He said something else from another thing also he quoted. I can't remember. So, and then this Bhajagovindam. The introduction to Bhajagovindam. Right? Do you want me to share that again, or is that okay?
Hariom, I love the introductory part where Shankaracharya ji had like looking at the Pandita who was trying to remember the grammar of Sanskrit language, and to him, addressing to him, he said these all beautiful verses. And even his life story, like how at a very tender age of 7, when he was asked, "Who are you?" and then the way he had responded to all the rishis, and Rishi Vedvyasa himself had come and interacted with him, and he had created some Shankar Bhashya. And it's so nice that he was blessed with his double his age by Rishi Vedvyasa and even other sages. So at the age
Was
of
from
22,
8 to 16 by those sages who came to his father's house. And at 16 in Varanasi, he had, I think it was the Brahma Sutras written by Vedavyasa, for which Adi Shankaraji had given the Bhashya. And Vedavyasa comes and debates with Adi Shankara and is convinced by his that intelligence that he grants him another 16 years. So total of 32 years, he completes the awakening of the Hindu Dharma, reawakening of the Hindu Dharma. And
yes, at the time when it was the most needed.
and then Swami Chinmayananda said, no, that Shankara did not use any polite or flowery language, because the house is on fire. So you have to wake up people. So you have to give them whiplashes. And
Yeah,
this Bhajagovindam is that.
Very beautiful. When the house is on fire, you don't have time to awake them gracefully or like that. You have to alert them quickly and to run away.
And I think we are in a sort of a similar situation now, no?
Very
There is
true. Very.
so much of ignorance in the world that people have to be woken up with, from their slumber. There's an urgency for that. And this Bhajagovindam is very simple and very musical. I have only listened to the rendition and just seen the meanings, but have not gone into details of it. I'm looking forward to these sessions in the next 3-4 days. Anyone else want to add anything else? Or do you want to do Manana on? We finished Atma Bodha yesterday, right? Manana of Atma Bodha. Isn't it 67 verses we finished yesterday? What shall we do now? If anybody is willing to chant the Atma Bodha, I will show the, I'll share the screen. So you can just chant the whole verse again.
Jai Gurudev, Suma ji, I joined late. I just wanted to know what did Nana ji do today?
Today we did chapter 15, chanting of the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15.
Yeah.
And then Nanaji told us about Taittiriya Upanishad. He quoted some verses from the Taittiriya Upanishad about the Akhandananda, the Ananda of Brahma. How many times is from the human Ananda, which is so micro, to Akhandananda, the macro. So the gradation of the joy of humans, then all the other levels, no, Pitrus and Devatas and Brahaspati, and finally coming to Brahman. So
Thank you.
that's the gradation he told us. And then he read the introduction to Bhajagovindam by Swami Chinmaya. And the time when Bhajagovindam was composed, it was like a spontaneous outburst from Adi Shankara. When he heard another scholar was trying to memorize all the grammar, Sanskrit grammar. So Adi Shankara said that this house is on fire. There's no time for you to revel in all these niceties. It's time to wake up. So it's like a whiplash, this Bhajagovindam song, to this person who was focusing on the grammar of the language and says it's time to wake up because your life is very short, and without realizing the importance of time, not to waste time on all of those things. And then Adi Shankara, how his lifespan was uh, expanded twice, once at the age of 8 by a set of rishis who had come to his parents' house and realizing that this child had only 8 years of life. That is what Lord Shiva had granted his parents when they prayed for a child. So then these rishis will double his age to 16. And around 16, he was traveling in Varanasi. The time Veda Vyasa comes and has a debate with him about his composition of the Brahma Sutras. And Veda Vyasa doubles his age to 32. So that is the story of Adi Shankara's lifespan. And in that lifespan, he revived the Advaita philosophy. At that time, India was under the influence of the Buddhist philosophy, which appealed to the kings and the commoners. But again, a lot of distortions happened even there. And the Hindu philosophy was kind of lost, and a lot of divisions and arguments. So it is Adi Shankara who revived this native wisdom of Advaita and brought back Sanatana Dharma among the people and revived its practices in temples, in households. And then he composed so many bhashyas and also established mathas to propagate this native philosophy. That's what we did today.
Thank you so much.
So from tomorrow, Nanaji will give us the explanation of the Bhajagovindam song. 31 stanzas are there. So individually he will explain. So today we have, shall we conclude this Manana today with just a rendition of the Atma Bodha? If anybody would like to chant, I will share the PDF of the. Yeah. This is the one, no? Here it is. Can you all see?
Yes, Sumaji, we can see.
Yeah, maybe you can only chant.
I mean, anybody is in chanting? The first slok, just a minute, I'll. I'm not able to find the invocation shloka of Atma Bodha. If anyone knows, then can chant. If anyone knows by heart. I do not remember the whole shloka. Pratasmarami.
This one? No.
No, it starts with Pratas.
The Sheila ji, no?
I may not be able to contribute anything today. I'm just Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev, whatever extent I can I?
Yeah.
Prataswarami hrudi samspura atmatattvam satchit sukham paramaham sagatim turiyam yat swapna jagra sushuptamaviti nityam tad brahma nishkalamacham nachaputa sangaha. Jai Gurudev.
Very beautiful.
That was so beautiful. You chanted also so well.
Yeah, it was really beautiful.
Thank you, Belaji. Thank you.
Would you like to chant the rest of the Atmabodh, please? You chanted so well, dear.
I'm sorry, I'm not this one. I just I got familiar every day, chanting. So I don't think I'll be able to do that. Thank you.
I think you have to scroll down. You want to read or you want to read the shloka, Sumaji?
You do the shloka, just the shlokas, no?
Yeah, so
We've got another 15 minutes, so we can quickly
yeah,
do the shloka.
I will chant, but kindly forgive me because Atmabodh is very, I'm not used to chanting. So I still need to learn from Brahmaraji. I have to send her my recording because I still make so many mistakes in pronunciation. So kindly forgive me and I'll just chant. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. तपोभीक्षीण पापानां शान्तानां वीतरागिणां मुमुक्षूणामपेक्षोऽयम् आत्मबोधो विधीयते बोधोऽन्यसाधनेभ्यो हि साक्षान्मोक्षैकसाधनं पाकस्य वह्निवज्ञानम् विना मोक्षो न सिद्ध्यति अविरोधितया कर्म नाविद्यां विनिवर्तयेत् विद्यां निहन्त्येव तेजस्तिमिरसङ्गवत्. I think I read, I chanted अविरोधितया कर्मन् अविद्यां विनिवर्तयेत् विद्यां निहन्त्येव तेजस्तिमिरसङ्गवत् परिच्छिन्न इवाज्ञानात् तन्नाशे सति केवलः स्वयं प्रकाशते यात्मा मेघापायेषुमानिव अज्ञानकलुषं जीवं ज्ञानाभासाद्विनिर्मलं कृत्वा ज्ञानं स्वयं नश्येत् जलं कतकरेणुवत् संसारस्वप्नतुल्यो हि रागद्वेषादिसङ्कुलः स्वकाले सत्यवद्भाति प्रबोधे सत्यसद्भवेत् तावत् सत्यं जगद्भाति शुक्तिकारजतं यथा यावन्न ज्ञायते ब्रह्म सर्वाधिष्ठानमद्वयम् उपादाने अखिलाधारे जगन्ति परमेश्वरे सर्गस्थिति लयान् यान्ति बुद्बुदानीव वारिणि सच्चिदात्म्यनुस्यूते नित्ये विष्णौ प्रकल्पिताः व्यक्तयो विविधा सर्वा हाटके कटकादिवत् यथाकाशो ऋषिकेशो नानोपाधिगतो विभुः तद्भेदानि तद्भेदाद्भिन्नवद्भाति तन्नाशे केवलो भवेत् नानोपाधिवशादेव जातिवर्णाश्रमादयः आत्मन्यारोपितास्तो ये रसवर्णादिभेदवत् पञ्चीकृतमहाभूत सम्भवं कर्म संचितं शरीरं सुखदुःखानां भोगायतनमुच्यते पञ्चप्राणमनोबुद्धिः दशेन्द्रियसमन्वितम् अपञ्चीकृतभूतोत्थं सूक्ष्माङ्गं भोगसाधनम् अनाद्यविद्या निर्वाच्या कारणोपाधिरुच्यते उपाधित्रितयादन्यम् आत्मानमवधारयेत पञ्चकोशादियोगेन तत्तन्मय इव स्थितः शुद्धात्मा नीलवस्त्रादि योगेन स्फटिको यथा वपुस्तुषादिभिः कौशैर्हि युक्तं युक्त्यवधा ततः आत्मानमन्तरं शुद्धं विविच्यातण्डुलं यथा सदा सर्वगतोऽप्यात्मा न सर्वत्रावभासते बुद्धावेवावभासेत स्वच्छेषु प्रतिबिम्बवत् देहेन्द्रियमनोबुद्धिः प्रकृतिभ्यो विलक्षणं तद्वृत्तिसाक्षिणं विद्यात् आत्मानं राजवत्सदा व्यापृतेष्विन्द्रियेष्वात्मा व्यापारी वा विवेकिनां दृश्यन्ते भ्रेषु धावत्सु धावन्निव यथा शशि आत्मचैतन्यमाश्रित्य देहेन्द्रियमनोधियः स्वक्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्ते सूर्यलोकं यथा जनाः देहेन्द्रियगुणान् कर्मान् अमले सच्चिदात्मनि अध्यस्यन्त्यविवेकेन गगने नीलतादिवत् अज्ञानान्मानसोपाधे कर्तृत्वादीनि चात्मनि कल्प्यन्तेऽम्बुगते चन्द्रे चलनादि यथाम्भसः रागेच्छा सुख दुःखादि बुद्धौ सत्यां प्रवर्तते सुषुप्तौ नास्ति तन्नाशे तस्माद् बुद्धेस्तु नात्मनः प्रकाशोर्कस्य तो यस्य शैत्यम् अग्नेर्यथोष्णता स्वभाव सच्चिदानन्द नित्यनिर्मलतात्मनः आत्मनः सच्चिदंशश्च बुद्धेर्वृत्तिरिति द्वयम् संयोज्य च विवेकेन जानामीति प्रवर्तते आत्मनो विक्रिया नास्ति बुद्धेर्बोधो न जात्विति जीव सर्वमलं ज्ञात्वा ज्ञाता द्रष्टेति मुह्यति रज्जु सर्पवदात्मानं जीवो ज्ञात्वा भयं वहेत नाहं जीवपरात्मेति ज्ञातं चेन्निर्भयो भवेत् आत्मावभासयत्येको बुद्धादीनिन्द्रियाण्यपि दीपो घटादिवत् स्वात्मा जडैस्तैर्नावभास्यते स्वबोधेनान्यबोधेच्छा बोधरूपतयात्मनः न दीपस्यान्यदीपेच्छा यथा स्वात्मप्रकाशने निषिध्य निखिलोपाधि नेति नेतीति वाक्यतः विद्यादैक्यं महावाक्यैः जीवात्मपरमात्मनोः आविद्यकं शरीरादि दृश्यं बुद्बुदवच्चरम् एतद्विलक्षणं विद्यात् अहं ब्रह्मेति निर्मलं देहान्यत्वान्न मे जन्म जराकार्षलयादयः शब्दादिविषयै संगो निरिन्द्रियतया न च अमनस्त्वान्न मे दुःख रागद्वेषभयादयः अप्राणो ह्यमना शुभ्र इत्यादि श्रुतिशासनात् निर्गुणो निष्क्रियो नित्यो निर्विकल्पो निरञ्जनः निर्विकारो निराकारो नित्यमुक्तोऽस्मि निर्मलः अहम् आकाशवत् सर्वं बहिरन्तर्गतोऽच्युतः सदा सर्वसमसिद्धो निसङ्गो निर्मलोऽचलः नित्यशुद्धविमुक्तैक अखण्डानन्दमद्वयं सत्यं ज्ञानम् अनन्तं यत् परं ब्रह्माहमेव तत् एवं निरन्तराभ्यस्ता just a minute क्षम्यतां सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं यत् परं ब्रह्माहमेव तत् एवं निरन्तराभ्यस्ता ब्रह्मैवास्मीति वासना हरत्यविद्या विक्षेपान् रोगानिवरसायनं विविक्तदेश आसीनो विरागो विजितेन्द्रियः भावयेदेकमात्मानं तमन् भावयेदेकम् आत्मानं तमन्नन्तमनन्यधिः आत्मन्येवाखिलं दृश्यं प्रविलाप्य धियासु धीः भावयेदेकमात्मानं निर्मलाकाशवत् सदा रूपवर्णादिकं सर्वं विहाय परमार्थवित् परिपूर्णचिदानन्द स्वरूपेणावतिष्ठते ज्ञातृज्ञानज्ञेयभेदः परेणात्मनि विद्यते चिदानन्दे नन्दैकरूपत्वात् दीप्यते स्वयमेव तत् एवम् आत्मारणौ ध्यानं मथने सततं कृते उदितावगतिर्ज्वाला सर्वाज्ञानेन्दनं दहेत् अरुणेनेव बोधेन पूर्वं सन्तमसेवृते तत आविर्भवेदात्मा स्वयम् एवांशुमानिव आत्मा तु सततं प्राप्तो य प्राप्तवदविद्यया तन्नाशे प्राप्तवद्भाति स्वकण्ठाभरणं यथा स्थाणौ पुरुषवद्भ्रान्त्या कृता ब्रह्मणि जीवता जीवस्य तात्विके रूपे तस्मिन् दृष्टे निवर्तते तत्त्वस्वरूपानुभावात् उत्पन्नं ज्ञानमञ्जसा अहं ममेति च ज्ञानं बाधते दिग्भ्रमादिवत् सम्यक् विज्ञानवान् योगी स्वात्मन्येवाखिलं जगत् एकं च सर्वमात्मानम् ईक्षते ज्ञानचक्षुषा आत्मैवेदं जगत् सर्वम् आत्मन्योन्यन्न विद्यते मृदो यद्वद्घटादीनि स्वात्मानं सर्वमीक्षते जीवन्मुक्तस्तु तद्विद्वान् पूर्वोपाधिर्गुणां त्यजेत् सच्चिदानन्दरूपत्वात् भवेद् भ्रमरकीटवत् तीर्त्वा मोहार्णवं हत्वा रागद्वेषादिराक्षसान् योगी शांति समायुक्त आत्मा रामो विराजते बाह्या नित्य सुखात् सक्तिं हित्वा आत्मसुख निर्वृतः घटस्थ दीपवत् स्वस्थः स्वान्तरेव प्रकाशते उपाधिस्थोऽपि तद्वमैरलिप्तो व्योमवन्मुनिः सर्वविन्मूढवित्तिष्ठेत् असक्तो वायुवच्चरेत् उपाधिविलयाद्विष्णौ निर्विशेषं विषेन्मुनिः जले जलं वियद्योम्नि तेजस्तेजसि वा यथा यल्लाभान्नापरो लाभो यत्सुखान्नापरं सुखं यज्ज्ञानान्नां परं ज्ञानं यज्ज्ञानान्नापरं ज्ञानं तद्ब्रह्मेत्यवधारयेत् यद्दृष्टा नापरं दृश्यं यद्भूत्वा न पुनर्भवः यज्ज्ञात्वा नापरं ज्ञेयं तद्ब्रह्मेत्यवधारयेत् तिर्यगूर्ध्वमद पूर्णं सच्चिदानन्दमद्वयम् अनन्तं नित्यमेकं यत् तद्ब्रह्मेत्यवधारयेत् अतद्वा वृत्तिरूपेण वेदान्तैर्लक्ष्यते द्वयम् अखण्डानन्दमेकं यत् ब्रह्मेत्यवधारयेत् अखण्डानन्दरूपस्य तस्यानन्दलवाश्रिताः ब्रह्माद्यास्तारतम्येन भवन्त्यानन्दिनोऽखिला तद्युक्तम् अखिलं वस्तु व्यवहारस्तदन्वितः तस्मात् सर्वगतं ब्रह्म क्षीरे सर्पे रिवाखिले अनन्वस्थूलमह्रस्वं दीर्घमजमव्ययम् अरूपगुणवर्णाख्यं तद्ब्रह्मेत्यवधारयेत् यद्भासाभास्यतेऽर्कादि भास्यैर्यत्तु न भास्यते येन सर्वमिदं भाति तद्ब्रह्मेत्यवधारयेत स्वयम् अनन्तर्बहिर्व्याप्य भासयन्नखिलं जगत् ब्रह्म प्रकाशते वह्निं प्रतप्ताय सपिण्डवत् जगद्विलक्षणं ब्रह्म ब्रह्मणोऽन्यन्न किञ्चन ब्रह्मान्यद्भाति चेन्मिथ्या यथा मरुमरीचिका दृश्यते श्रूयते यद्यत् ब्रह्मणोऽन्यन्न तद्भवेत् तत्त्वज्ञानाच्च तद्ब्रह्म सच्चिदानन्दमद्वयम् सर्वगं सच्चिदात्मानं ज्ञानचक्षुर्निरीक्षते अज्ञानचक्षुर्नेक्षेत भास्वन्तं भानुमन्दवत् श्रवणादिभिरुदीप्त ज्ञानाग्निपरितापितः जीव सर्वमलान्मुक्तः स्वर्णवद्योतते स्वयं हृदाकाशोदितो यात्मा बोधभानुस्तमोपहृत सर्वव्यापी सर्वधारी भाति भासयतेऽखिलं दिग्देशकालाद्यनपेक्ष्य सर्वगं शीतादिरन्नित्यसुखं निरञ्जनं यः स्वात्मतीर्थं भजते विनिष्क्रियः स सर्ववित् सर्वगतो मृतो भवेत् इति श्री शंकराचार्य विरचित आत्मबोध समाप्तः सर्वं श्री कृष्णार्पणमस्तु धन्यवाद
Thank you, Bella. So beautiful.
धन्यवाद सुमाजी
I think we'll end here today. And tomorrow we will do as per what Nanaji is doing, Bhajagovindam. We will do only Manana for that. And once Dr. Brahmana gets back, then we'll get back to our Manana routine. Is that okay? So we
Yes.
will just stick to
Thank you so
Bhajagovindam.
yes
Jai Gurudev.
yeah the Shanti mantram please chant.
Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Yoga Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Yoga Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Jai Gurudev.
Thank you Sumaji, thank you so much.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you, Jai Guru.
Today's session was recorded with Nana ji.